Catapult enlightens sport with scientifically validated analytics obtained with the most advanced wearable technology in the world. There are 5 reasons Catapult is the safe choice in football. Sports science and a history of literally being born out of the Australian Institute of Sport Labs. The depth of metrics and the unique ability to quantify volume, intensity, and explosiveness. An analytics team developing football-specific measurements and tactical information. Independent validation with over 100 peer-reviewed research papers proving the technology measures what it's supposed to. And a community of football users centered around annual workshops where everyone shares and learns together. Sports science. Before the 2000 Sydney Olympics, Catapult invented wearable technology for team sports. Originally just a scientific instrument for the Australian Olympic team, the technology eventually grew into over 35 sports in over 50 countries. The Catapult team now consists of 120 staff worldwide, with the largest sports science team in the industry. This talented pool of PhDs and former Catapult users spend their days helping you find value in your data and guiding you down a path to better manage your athletes with data. The technology doesn't make athletes safer, you do. With all the help you can ask for from a dedicated applied sports science team. Metrics. Every Catapult device not only measures where the athlete is on the field, but also what they're doing, their volume, intensity, and explosiveness. Using accelerometers, gyroscopes, and magnetometers, every time an athlete changes direction, makes contact, or stops suddenly, scientific data is recorded to quantify the biomechanical toll on their body. Without inertial sensors, you are blind to the athlete's physical well-being. In football, distance and speed are the 2 least relevant metrics. You get nothing from your lineman, and you'll barely ever see an athlete hit his top speed in a game. Catapult's S5 measures velocity using the Doppler effect, calculating the frequency of waves as the source and observer move toward each other. On the field, this means that Catapult is measuring the velocity of your athletes in the same way a police radar gun quantifies the speed of a car. As an athlete moves away from their starting point, Catapult is measuring the waves omitted by the athlete's movement to scientifically capture the speed of that athlete. Technologies that don't use the Doppler effect, like tags that just visualize an athlete as a dot on a screen, only infer speed by continuously counting the distance traveled from A to B divided by how long it took. This is not a true indication of speed, just like how dividing the length of your drive to work by how long it took isn't an indication of how fast you were going at any one point. Analytics. Catapult's only business is in elite sport, where 100% of the time is devoted to helping you keep your athletes on the field. The technology is engineered specifically for elite athletes, not for industrial purposes, and redesigned for sport. But the device on each of your athletes doesn't know what sport it's playing, so Catapult's growing team of data scientists are building football metrics that quantify position-specific movements that quarterbacks, linemen, and kickers make. Validation. The most important element of Catapult's technology is its independent validation. Every product that gets released goes through a rigorous process of research development, internal testing, and peer-reviewed validation. This last stage is a long, arduous process that involves a group of scientists and academics independently testing the technology in a variety of ways under many different conditions to ensure it measures what it says it measures. These research studies are completed by universities around the world and ensure your data is both accurate or precise and reliable or repeatable. Catapult has been featured in over 100 research papers and is the only wearable technology to be independently validated for elite sport. Please be wary of any study you come across that is not published in a peer-reviewed journal. Workshops. The Catapult community now consists of 2/3 of the NFL and over 40 major college programs. Each year, there is a football workshop where every team is flown in to share, learn, and discuss the latest Catapult applications and updates. There are also soccer, basketball, and hockey workshops where you can learn what others are doing in other sports. This community allows the pooling of de-identified data so that Catapult data scientists have a larger database to develop future algorithms to better predict injuries and analyze movement patterns. With precision engineering at the intersection of sports science and sports analytics, Catapult is the smart choice for football.